Hello, Manduka community. My name is Michelle. I'm the Community Marketing Manager here at Manduka, and I am thrilled to be going live today to announce such a special partnership that we are announcing on Giving Tuesday today. We are partnering with Breathe for Change. We are joining forces with them to revolutionize the well-being and educators in schools nationwide. Their mission to bring yoga as a vehicle for well-being and education aligns perfectly with our commitment to inspiring the practice of yoga for all communities at any stage of life. So today I have a special guest joining us live. Her name is Dr. Alana Nankin. She's the founder and CEO of Breathe for Change. So I will add Alana in now. Will be joining us any second. Today, in celebration of Giving Tuesday, Manduka will be donating 10% of all sales to benefit Breathe for Change. So please do go shop manduka.com to support our mission of bringing yoga and wellness programs to schools nationwide. And it looks like Dr. Alana Nankin is joining us. We'll just give her a few seconds here. I can't wait for you to hear from Dr. Alana. There she is.
Hi.
Thank you so much for joining us today. I was just talking to the community about how excited we are to celebrate this partnership. And
So excited.
such a special day today to honor Breathe for Change on Giving Tuesday. And I'm just thrilled to have you live with us. So thank you, Dr. Alana, for joining us today and celebrating this partnership. Please tell us a little bit about yourself and your inspiration behind starting Breathe for Change.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me here. I'm so excited to be here and be in conversation with this entire beautiful community. So I'm Ilana. I'm a former teacher here in San Francisco is where I started. And when I was teaching, I was stressed and overwhelmed and overworked, like all of us teachers are. And that's when I first found yoga, and it just completely transformed my life and my well-being. So much so that I started like organically integrating so many of the practices into my classroom with my kids, and just saw extraordinary transformations in them, both social, emotionally, but then also academically. And I was like, hold on a second, there is something happening here that needs to be further explored. So I ended up pursuing my PhD in curriculum and instruction at the University of Wisconsin in Madison. And my dissertation only further revealed how universal the issue of educator stress and burnout is, and how powerful these yoga, wellness, and mindfulness practices can truly be for both educators and students' lives. And so, nothing stopped me. I was like, I'm going to start a movement. It's going to enhance the health and well-being of educators, students, and entire communities. And that's when Breathe for Change was born. And it's pretty wild. It's been around for almost 9 years. I started in early 2015, and we launched the world's only 200-hour mindfulness, social emotional learning, and yoga teacher training that's specifically for our amazing educators and leaders who work in education or who really deeply care about our schools and our communities and our kids. And so since then, we've graduated over 15,000 educators through our 200-hour training. It's amazing. And we're impacting just millions and millions of students of all ages all over the country and world. So it's my heart's work. I love it. And yeah, I'm so happy to be in this partnership. It feels so aligned.
Yes.
So
Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you. Yeah, I can just feel that inspiration and your passion for this coming through you. So thank you for sharing.
Of
And I
course.
agree completely. It's a perfect partnership. And with that, if you could just go into a little bit more details on what this partnership means to Breathe for Change. I know it means a lot for Manduka to further inspire the practice of yoga. So for Breathe for Change, what does this partnership mean
Oh,
to you?
so much. We've been obsessed with Manduka forever, first and foremost. So I use Manduka. All my trainers use Manduka. We love Manduka. We've, really love the mission of, wanting to change the world through the work that you do. And that feels aligned. But specifically for Breathe for Change, it's huge. I mean, educators, in order for them to be able to take our training, they need resources to do that. And so this partnership is going to support so many more educators, especially in low-income communities who are serving students who don't typically have access to yoga. It's going to allow them to take our training and have more access to our resources so that they can enhance well-being in their classrooms and their school communities, which feels so important to me. That's like why I started Breathe for Change. And so this partnership is only going to elevate the growth and our ability to expand our impact to more educators and students all over, and schools all over the country. And so that's like first and foremost, it's like makes my heart sing. And secondly, Manduka, you have so many resources, like tangible resources, yoga mats, like our educators are going to have access to yoga mats to give to their students, and we're going to have more supplies in schools all over so that it becomes more of a there's more awareness around the power of yoga and the impact of this practice. And so that to me is so exciting too. So it's not just that more people have access to the resources that we have to offer, but also that the resources you have to offer will actually go into schools all over, which feels like there's nothing more important than educating our kids and to give them these skills that are going to support their emotional health and their physical health and their mental health for the rest of their lives. There's nothing more important than that. So it feels perfect. And that's why we're so excited about this partnership.
Wonderful. Thank you. Yeah,
Yeah.
we feel the exact same. So
Yeah.
thank you for,
Very exciting.
yeah, making it possible to do that work.
Mm-hmm.
And you've spoken a little bit about how many yoga educators you have graduated through your program. Can you
Yep.
talk a little bit? We have a lot of yoga educators, yoga teachers that are a part of the Manduka community. So I'd love you to talk a little bit more about how they can get involved in their communities and how they can become a Breathe for Change yoga teacher.
Oh, I love that. Yeah. So we have like our core offering is our 200-hour yoga teacher training. That's for educators or people who are inspired to work in schools. And so if you already have your 200-hour, we have so many yoga teachers who come to Breathe for Change who are so excited about what we do and want to support the movement and mission. We also have like our 300-hour transformative teaching and leadership training. So that's for 200-hour grads who want to take their teaching and leadership to the next level and really support this like mission to transform education. So that's something that you can look into if you haven't received, your 500-hour. That's like one way you can get involved. And then also, because we are a movement that's here to transform education, any educators that we all know some teachers or some school social workers, or if you're inspired to bring yoga into the schools, you don't really know how. A lot of people take our 200-hour as a second 200-hour, or they come to us and we have other products and other offerings too that you can get involved in so that you can learn more specifically how to, like the social emotional learning component, how you can weave this practice in a way that's like trauma informed and equitable and accessible and community based and healing centered within the context of education. So just go to our website, reach out to support at breatheforchange.com, follow us on Instagram, Breathe for Change. There's a million different ways. And also, again, share it in your community. And likely there's an educator that that's probably graduated from Breathe for Change, because we've got a lot out there. So we're really just excited to continue to bring this to more people. And if you have any way to do that, whether it's taking our trainings or just referring your friends, that would be amazing.
That's great. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So uh, I thank you for the plugs. Yes. Find more about Breathe for Change on their Instagram. We also have a blog on manduka.com to learn more about the partnership, and you can learn ways to follow and engage with Breathe for Change there as well. Lastly, I just want to talk a little bit more about the yoga programming that you implement into the schools. If you could just talk a little bit about that and how that comes to life. We'd love to learn about that from you.
What I love about Breathe for Change the most is that we really empower our educators and our graduates to bring yoga into their classrooms, into their school communities in a way that feels inclusive and accessible to their specific community. So we don't have we don't have a scripted curriculum, so to speak. We take the whole training to have them think about what are the challenges that our community is facing. How can yoga be a vehicle to, foster healing and social change? And then they end up thinking about different ways that they can bring it in. So everyone's integrating it into their classrooms, little mindful movement breaks, whether it's in transitions or they're settling their kids in for learning, or, they're doing a community building exercise or a relaxation strategy after, a test or something stressful. So they're integrating it into their classroom in a million different ways. We have educators leading professional development for their staff. So they're weaving this in, they're teaching their colleagues how to also bring yoga into the classroom and mindfulness and these wellness practices. There we have, people leading family nights. So the families are learning so they can have that homeschool connection. We have people leading yoga clubs for the kids who are really inspired, and they're building like little mini yoga teachers that can then bring it to their friends. I mean, there's so many different ways that it's showing up. And the beauty is that like educators graduate as like total leaders in their community, and they're coming up with the most creative ways and innovative ways to bring this not only to their classrooms again, but their schools, their whole districts, their surrounding communities. And it's like this like ripple effect that's incredible. So
Amazing.
I like cry every day of inspiration hearing about our graduate stories.
Yeah, that's just incredible. It sounds like it's in school, but it's out. It takes its way just into the community as well, which is just
Totally.
such a beautiful ripple effect,
Mm-hmm.
like you said. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, just to end here, just a reminder that today, 10% of your proceeds on manduka.com will go to support this ongoing partnership with Breathe for
Thank
Change.
you.
And it wouldn't be a Manduka Instagram Live if we didn't end it with a meditation. So, Dr. Alana, will you please guide us in a short meditation with a theme of gratitude, since it is the season of gratitude.
Of course, it is the season of gratitude.
Yeah.
So I invite you, no matter where you are, you can find a comfortable seat. If you're standing and you're walking, you can continue walking. If you're lying down or you just need to rest, you can also do that. So just find a comfortable position. And you can bring your eyes to close, or you can find a point in front of you to focus your gaze and just connect to your breath here. Just observing the rise and the fall of each inhale and each exhale. Maybe you bring a hand to the heart and the other over that hand. Just feeling the rhythm of your heart beating beneath your palms and your breath moving in and out, up and down. And as you continue to breathe, I invite you to just bring to mind something that you're grateful for. Maybe it's a person in your life that you love so deeply. Maybe it's something like a physical, tangible thing that you're grateful for. Maybe it's your health or your safety. Anything that feels true to you in this moment, just bring that person or that thing to mind and feel it in your heart. Just allow your whole body to be filled with gratitude. And now bringing to mind one other thing or person or group of people that you're grateful for. See it in your mind's eye, feel it in your heart. And then cultivating that attitude of gratitude, just filling yourself up with so much appreciation here. And now I invite you to turn inward and imagine as though you're looking at yourself in the mirror. I know it can be quite easy sometimes to be grateful for other people or things, but just taking this moment to cultivate that gratitude for yourself. Maybe acknowledging yourself for something that you're proud of or how you've been showing up or the fact that you're here doing this work. And just appreciating you for whatever it is that feels authentic to you in this moment. Beautiful. We'll seal this practice with 3 collective breaths of gratitude. So take a deep breath in and give your love out. Again, inhale, breathing in gratitude, and exhale, giving it on out. Breathe in, a huge breath of appreciation, and out with an audible sigh. Just taking this moment to feel that gratitude move throughout your body. Maybe bring a smile to your lips. And then whenever you feel ready, if your eyes are closed, you can gently open them. Hopefully that brought just a little bit more joy and gratitude into your day. And again, so grateful to be here with all of you and to be in this amazing partnership, and so excited for all that's to come, because when we come together as a community and really work together to create change, it always happens. So thank you so much, and excited to be here. Happy Giving
Absolutely.
Tuesday.
Yes, happy Giving Tuesday. It's an honor to partner with you. Thank you for being here with us today. And like you said, excited for what's to come.
Yep, definitely.
Thank you a
See
lot.
you later. Bye.
Bye-bye.